Today it's Barcelona against Paris Saint-Germain. Let's head straight off to Anfield, shall we? Magnificent day on Merseyside. The sun beating down. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler. With me today, as always, Alan Smith.
Thank you, Martin. Looking forward to this one. Should be a good game.
Be an interesting time for Barcelona now, won't it? Messi signed a new long-term contract, new manager, to see whether they can recreate what they've done before, whether they'll have to go a different route to try and get there.
Well, maybe so. Different managers have different methods, and you've obviously got the likes of Xavi, Iniesta coming towards the end of their influence at the football club. Carlos Puyol as well retiring, so it's going to be a new era for the club.
Barcelona's line-up here. Marc-Andre ter Stegen starts in goal. Jordi Alba starts with Dani Alves in the full-back positions. In attack, Luis Suarez plays up front with Neymar. Paris Saint-Germain, this is their line-up. Salvatore Sirigu starts in goal. Thiago Silva plays alongside David Luiz in the heart of defence. Blaise Matuidi starts in with a chance. Barcelona's corner. Messi. Lionel Messi. Man of the match awards in all of the group games for Messi during the World Cup. But he didn't score in the knockout stage, which is a disappointment for him, I'm sure. Marvellous tackle. Saint-Germain backed now by huge resources financially. It's a real project, I think that's the modern word for it, Alan.
Yes, and now trying to attract Europe's best players to come to League One in France and join the party, as it were.
Got to be. They tried to lob the goalkeeper, but didn't get the height.
He's a big lad as well, the keeper, and it's going to be a great effort to beat him.
Just to go back to Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, they've got a huge ambition and the money to do it, I guess.
Well, they've certainly got the money, yeah, and they're growing all the time as a team. It's not something that can happen overnight, but when you've got the likes of Ibrahimovic and Lavezzi, they've got some fantastic players within that squad.
Neymar. Barcelona winning a corner. Well, what a good reason for looking back at that effort from Xavi. And they've scored. That's the first goal of the game. Barcelona have put the ball in the net.
Well, you've got to want to head the ball, Martin, and this player did, and certainly attacked that corner with a lot of desire.
Have another look at it, Alan. That will show us something. And the score is 1-0. That's it. Good passing here. Oh, it could be in. And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. Oh, penalty. No question. Oh, a bit of relief on the face of the keeper here. It's only a yellow card. Could have been red.
kept his eye on the ball and he gets for it.
Well, that's a real tussle for the ball there. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He's got to sort this out. Fleming, thread skilled. For him there, he's taking it out of play. The defender did well, saw him out really. Thiago Motta. Lavezzi. Iniesta. That's a good chance now to cross. Ivan Rakitic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And in it comes quickly with the throw-in. And the defender has dispossessed him. The referee has signalled for half-time, and it's 1-0 here.
So we reach half-time, 1-0 the score, with Barcelona leading. Let's take a look back at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll be back over with your commentary team for the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain start the second half. Well, he's played it into the wide area there, played it well. Thiago Motta. There's the chance. There was a chance to really put his foot through the ball, Alan, and he didn't manage it.
Now, from that distance, any kind of a solid contact, and he's going to have a chance, but it was nothing like a solid contact.
And now Iniesta. Ivan Rakitic. Neymar. David Luiz. Substitute for Paris Saint-Germain. He takes the shot. They've got the block in with this goal advantage. They've now got a corner. It's a threatening corner. The goalkeeper trying to deal with it. Jordi Alba. Xavi. Super skills. Challenges for the ball. That's a real tussle for the ball. Lionel Messi. Neymar. Oh, and goes across. Johan Kabay. Neymar. Towards Xavi. Lionel Messi. To reach for it, slid into the tackle. And Tweedy. PSG know that the clock is against them.
It's time for the Alamo. By the looks of it, they need a goal and they're piling everybody forward.
Neymar. This could be it. And it's Sirigu with a super save. Free kick now for Paris Saint-Germain. When you're outplayed in midfield, it's a really tough ask in a match of this calibre. He has been outplayed in midfield. He's off now and he'll probably be quite relieved.
He's a player that likes to get his foot on the ball, to dictate the tempo, but never got close to doing that here.
That's good support. In with a chance. Well, this is when the great players really assert themselves and the pressure is on. And maybe on this occasion the pressure got to this young man.
He's converted so many of those in the past, but this is a blueprint. He doesn't need telling.
"85 minutes played, 5 to go." PSG are going to make a change now. Iniesta's attempted pass is cut out. Trying to get the ball to Lavezzi. Wonder whether the goalkeeper can get his head to this corner. Xavi. And the shot's on. Well played the goalkeeper. He's kept his team in it.
Yeah, he kept on his toes as well. Really good stop.
For the last time. Really good game to watch. Good attacking play. Edge of the seat stuff for the spectators. It's what the game's all about.
Yeah, and there's nothing better, Martin, than seeing quality strikers go about the work, and they certainly did today. They were at the top of the game.
So it's full time with the final score 1-0. I leave you the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jet Stelling. See you soon.
And it's in the net, and it's Barcelona who've scored.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of this friendly. Today it's Barcelona against Paris Saint-Germain.
Barcelona's line-up here. Marc-Andre ter Stegen starts in goal. Jordi Alba starts with Dani Alves in the full-back positions. In attack, Luis Suarez plays up front with Neymar. Paris Saint-Germain, this is their lineup. Salvatore Sirigu starts in goal. Thiago Silva plays alongside David Luiz in the heart of defence. Blaise Matuidi starts with Thiago Motta in central midfield. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is the lone striker today. A timely challenge. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Edinson Cavani. Could be dangerous. Got to be. Yeah, it's the goalkeeper's ball. One way you can guarantee in any country winning a league title, PSG proved it again, get Ibrahimovic in the squad.
Yes, he has got a certain knack, hasn't he? Wherever he goes, they finish as top dogs, and he's not disappointed once again, and he just seems to keep on scoring goals. What a character.
This could be a chance. Well, this should be it. Very much in free kick territory, this foul.
Position, but boy, didn't he make it count.
Let's see the replay now. Barcelona ahead. Edinson Cavani. Thiago Motta. And the opponent's come in strongly. And now Iniesta. Andres Iniesta, who had the honour of scoring the winning goal in the World Cup of 2010, felt the other side of that particular coin when Spain went home so early. No sort of defence mounted of their world crown. The opposition back off, they could be in trouble, and the ball gets to here. He's got space, in with a chance. That is the goal that puts them level.
The goal from Ibrahimovic. What a finish he was. First time, side foot, didn't need to whack it.
We're all level again. 1-1 the score. Neymar. He was the poster boy for Brazil in the World Cup of 2014. His dream didn't quite come true, but there's time on his side, and he's an exceptional player. This is Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Thiago Motta. He's got support here. Well, he has got a chance to get the cross in. Marvelous tackle. Lionel Messi.
But direction-wise, inches away.
Held off the defender with good touches here. Ibrahimovic. Well, they just don't love it, do they? You can understand why, and you can expect to hear that all through the game. Piqué. Rakitic. Barcelona awarded the throw here. Javier Mascherano. Piqué. Xavi. Ivan Rakitic.
Really well done. Good defending.
Piqué. Luis Suarez. Here's the shot. There was the... Oh, this is it. Goal! Fantastic header!
What a great goal that was, Alan. Well, the goalkeeper did his very best, but I think he might have regrets that he didn't get hold of that.
Goal conceded, and they are losing at the moment, Paris Saint-Germain. Maxwell. For Cavani. Oh, in goes the cross. That's a cross that... Well, this is half-time, that's the whistle. 2-1 is the score at this stage. This has been a high-class first half, and both sides are still in with a chance of getting the right result at the end of the game.
Well, the training team with a bit of work to do, but from what they showed in that first half, I think they can bridge the gap.
So we reach half-time. 2-1 the score, with Barcelona leading. Let's take a look back at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll be straight back to your commentary team for the rest of the match.
Luis Suarez! Paris Saint-Germain start the second half. Neymar. Ivan Rakitic. Dani Alves. That's a quick-witted play, but quick movement as well to avoid the slide tackle. Xavi. That's a real tussle for the ball. Oh, Barcelona have got a chance here. And the tackler has been very successful there. He's got possession. Barcelona get the throw. Lionel Messi. They need to try and get the ball back now. He's got to clear it now. Levetzi. Substitute for Paris Saint-Germain. And that is a super interception. Gregory Van der Wiel. Luis Suarez. Neymar. Well read by the defender to intercept. Thiago Motta. Jordi Alba. David Luiz. For much of Brazil's World Cup, David Luiz was absolutely superb. He was the man advertising every product on the television, the pictures everywhere, and then of course it all went horribly wrong in the last couple of games. When you're outplayed in midfield, it's a really tough ask in a match of this calibre. And he has been outplayed in midfield. He's off now and he'll probably be quite relieved.
He's a player that likes to get his foot on the ball to dictate the tempo, but never got close to doing that here.
Neymar, Iniesta playing it wide towards Neymar. Cross coming in now. Luis Suarez. Goal kick to come. let's have another look at that bit of skill.
Never afraid to produce a trick.
Lionel Messi. Neymar. Oh, he's gone too early. He's offside. But the clock is against them.
It looks like the opposition is in for an aerial bombardment here, judging by the way the centre halves are going forward.
Piqué. Lionel Messi. Gone in strongly. PSG are going to make a change now. Mr. Cavani trapped offside. Iniesta. We're down to the last 5 minutes now. And the margin is still just 1 goal. And it's come to Xavi. He goes for goal! And it's gone out of the crossbar. Rakitic. The referee's kept on top of this game. He's given a foul here. Well, what good reason for looking back at that effort from Xavi. Pastore. Good strong challenge. Here it is with a chance. Here's the shot. A goal, and they can celebrate because they have equalised.
The goal from Messi. That is a wonderful side foot. He knew exactly where the keeper was and he couldn't get there.
It is now 2-2. And it's still level. And there is the final whistle. After 90 minutes. Lionel Messi! Zlatan Ibrahimovic! beautifully. Very, very close, as the scoreline suggests, over the regulation period. Now we've got extra time. Can that separate the two sides? They've got their new man ready, Barcelona. Make the change. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Ivan Rakitic. Well, he's played it into the wide area there, played it well. Great chance. And Twinny! Poor lad feels sorry for him, really, because at this time, should have done a lot better.
He should have been in that situation. You have to feel for him.
Luis Suarez. Neymar. Jordi Alba. Throw in for Barcelona. Pedro. Neymar. Tries his luck. That was at an important time of the game too. A really decent effort, but not quite good enough.
Would have been a hero here, wouldn't he, if he'd have found the net there? Very close.
A free kick. He seemed pumped up for some time, this player, and he's gone in there when he really's got very little chance of getting the ball, and he's all over the man.
Yeah, his teammates really needed to cool him down, because you're right, Martin, he had lost his composure in the 10 minutes leading up to that challenge.
Just a reminder of the regulations here, 15 more minutes to play. If it's level after that, it will be penalties. It will all be decided in the last 15 minutes, the second period of extra time, if not penalties. And Messi being challenged here. Know that the clock is against them.
Well, it's not going to be a complicated approach now. Long balls into the box from any angle. It's all about trying to win that first header.
Oh, it's out of play off the player. Go in for Paris Saint-Germain. Edinson Cavani. Barcelona get the throw. Sergio Busquets. Well, we're running out of time here, but this match still very much in the balance. Neymar. Luis Suarez. And flag is up, it has gone out off the player. Levetsi. The player's gone down and could well have damaged the muscle. It's going to be a corner so late in the game. The game is level. Can they get the goal to win the match?
Well, I think the player would have scored, you know, and it was a cynical challenge to barge him in that fashion.
It's a headed effort at goal. They're desperate to try and change this game. It's been level and now they're pushing on, looking for the goal that will take them in front. Now they're going to get there. Referee's got to sort this out. Fleming, Fred skilled. They're trying to get in the face of the opposition, this team, but it's come at a cost, hasn't it? Sending off, yellow card, another yellow here.
Yeah, I mean, they have got a track record at times, of poor disciplinary record, and it's shown itself today.
This could have ended his game. He seems to have pulled a muscle. Well, penalties on the agenda here. And that's what we need to settle this contest. First penalty now. Goal! What a good way to score. Super goal. Too high, not by much, but too high.
Oh, it's a wayward effort. It's a sloppy one, really.
Oh, that's what we've come to see. That's a brilliant goal. Well, it's ended. That's all that matters.
Yeah, well, fair play. He did find the corner.
And he's taken the chance beautifully. Well, all the pressure is on the kick taker here. If he doesn't score, they'll lose the game. Oh, fantastic goal. He has to score.
Doesn't he just about keeping his nerve?
And he's put it away to get the winning penalty.
Well, it can look easy, can't it? He's made it look easy there.
Oh, the penalty shootout, such a nerve-wracking event. And it's been decided by that. I hope you've enjoyed it. From Alan Smith and myself, Martin Tyler. We'll see you next time.
Well, what drama in the penalty shootout there. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stella.
Barcelona have scored here.